SMS transactional is super helpful too. We have brands starting to onboard SMS and saying like, wow, I didn't know it was so helpful. I didn't know it was driving revenue. This brand right here in Q1 of 2024 drove an extra $40,000 just from SMS transactional messages. So simple. You could, in some cases, you could just turn it on. $44,000 in revenue, extra. Pretty good. Focus on 3 touches. Order confirmed, out for delivery, delivered. Start there. Let's see what goes. Let's see what happens, right? It's personalized. It's helpful. And that's SMS transactional alone. Imagine the email side, both running at a 10-figure level. I think we're at the tail end here. My last part that I want to mention on this is really always focus on testing. Whenever you're running automations, some brands don't understand where to start testing. I've always found by let it run for 30 days. Start with getting a baseline in your automations. What's the numbers we're looking at? Step 2, test your creatives. See what creatives will resonate more. What's going to get, why do we focus on that? Because we want to get the click, right? Every relationship starts with a click. That's the key part. What's going to get more clicks? Then test recommendations. What's the recommendation algorithm look like? Again, to get more clicks and conversions. And then learn and refine every 90 days. Don't just set it on autopilot. That was one message from my boss one day. He said, please don't tell me your automations are on autopilot, right? You got to constantly never set it and forget it. You got to constantly refine it because it's an engine. You need to oil your engine all the time. That's what we're doing here. A/B testing, always be testing, always be closing. So before, we had basic automations built around email, right? That Klaviyo Omnisend tells you about, everything centered around email. After, all channels are working in unison to achieve retention, right? Some are siloed to email still, but a lot of them are expanded to a 10-figure level. That's our multiplication phase. But you got to start with the foundations, right? You got to start getting these 10 or 11 automations going, and then you multiply them for more channels. And that's how you maximize the potential of your list. And don't just think about email. So does this work, Isaac? Tell me the truth. Does it really work? Let's look at some case studies. I know we're almost at time, and I want to respect your time. Just do it really quickly. Yeah, like I said before, 9-figure retailer from 47 million to 73 million in 8 months, 54% more revenue, 41% more orders, 11% fewer emails delivered, all because of this automation mindset. Breaking free from campaign mindset, automations work.